Hello, and welcome back to Doom the Dark Ages, where we will be continuing off with Chapter 21, The Final Battle. Azrak's empowered army moves in for the final confrontation against the Sentinels and their champion. That's, King Novik's Atlan, right? Am I stupid? No, answer that. I don't want to answer that. That's a lot of somethings. Those are Titans, though. Is he resurrecting all these Titans? So, hold on, I just thought of something, right? The Dark Lord is like the king of hell. If Azrak is Prince Azrak, Prince of Hell. So is Azrak the Dark Lord's son? Look at this. This is like Atlan too.
It won't be ready in time, sir.
Refueling complete. Royal Atlan online.
I only need one. Oh, wait. I'm in Novix? Alan? Damn it. I was really hoping that I would have been in my Atlan, because that would have been hilarious. Fighting the hordes of hell, and its titans, and an Atlan with one, hand. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah, there's a third level to this. No, there's a third level to the thing here. What is it? Why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of it being that? Just say, put your things down. Okay. I don't know if I'm insane, but I feel like King Novik's Titan doesn't do as much. Just gonna sit there. Oh my god, there's way too many. Hey, what are the challenges for this mission anyway? Oh, there isn't any. I thought there was going to be challenges. The dash is literally legendary. Ah, there's no challenges for this. That's interesting. Is this for the kill? Absolutely. Fun though. Oh wait, use. Because the Titan mission, there's no no secrets. It's an active mission. Well, Titans. That is like use whenever you can, I think. Because I don't know if I'm insane or what, but I swear King Novik's Titan, King Novik's Atlan is doing less damage. Like I said, I may be losing it. I swear. It's doing less than the Slayer's out. That doesn't mean I hate this mission any less. Actually, if the Atlan's seeming to do less damage, it wasn't insane, which is very plausible. I actually like the mission more, because that adds more of a challenge. Which I think is really fun. And having that little bit more of a challenge to it is very fun to me. So the guy's coming from behind me. Too much follow through with that. Yeah. You out with him? So still one more. Okay. Oh, I love the Titan missions. The Atlan missions. Whatever. The missions. These missions. Big, big mission. I love it. think it's gotta be doing less damage. I feel like I shredded through demons faster with the chain gun before. Maybe that's just because, I feel like I shredded through army guys fast before, too. Oh, like, remember when that guy was massive? Squeeze. Actually squashing him like a bug. You know what he looks like one. Actually, it makes it better because he looks like one, so he's squashing him like a bug. What are you doing now? Are you fucking kidding me? That is an armored Cthulhu! Freaking Mechacthulhu. Dude. You seemed a lot bigger. Defeat the old one. Holy crap! I love this. Don't come at me. You don't have the balls. Okay. This is amazing. Okay, I didn't realize what was happening. I'm glad I got out of that range. Okay. This is an amazing fight. I didn't know if they were gonna have a boss fight using the Atlan. Simply because if they did, I didn't know how they were gonna implement it. And you know what? I am not disappointed. This is amazing. Oh. I feel like that should have had a little bit more of a sound than just like a bubbly pop. I don't know. Does he know that it's the Slayer, or does he think it's King Novik? Novik. Well, he definitely knows it's the Slayer now.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
Did you hit fast? Actually pretty large. I honestly don't know what the best method of attack is on you.
This is true power.
Virgil? Sorry. I'm referencing Devil May Cry in a frickin' Doom video. What have I come to? Oh, shit. Well, he caught my shield.
Feel, Slayer.
I feel like once you miss the first one, the rest of them are just kind of like end up being completely out of sync, and so you just can't hit any of them. Another punch that didn't do anything. Well, this is bound to do something. I lied. It didn't do anything. Oh? Blood. Wait, oh my god, he got uglier. I didn't think he could get any uglier. Enhanced Azrath. What I'm waiting for, right? Has nothing to do with Well, actually, it has quite a bit to do with the game. I'm gonna die. Currently being played. But it's not within the game. It's just about this game. There's already Doom the Dark Ages like ragdolls in Gary's mod that even some of them have animation sets for, and there's actually there's a couple actually Doomslayer player models. So what I'm waiting for is the SNPCs, or just NPCs, consider NPCs, whatever, to come out for it. But I'd assume you can't just take the coding out of the game for it. So people would have to, like, maybe not make the coding from scratch, but it wouldn't be already, like, fully fleshed out. If that makes any sense. That was a flail. I think I had quit. Yeah, now if you miss even one, the whole thing is like completely thrown off. No, because I'm sure they'll come in at some point. I think that's a problem. I think the Slayer just got stabbed in the kidney. Oh no. Oh. Please don't kill my dragon. Yeah, I went out. No! You kidding me? Come on! Dude, the Draco's my favorite character. What the hell? Come on. Did it have a name? I think it had a name. I think I've seen online. It's called, Saret. I think that's how it's pronounced. What the hell is this crap? I didn't realize that some of those were green. Honestly, I was just blocking because I couldn't get around. I didn't realize that some of them were green. You can really see, like, the look of, like... I don't... What do you describe that look as? there his ass. I don't know what the describe look as, but he just had like that look of like, you really shouldn't have done that because now I'm going to kill you in the most excruciating way possible. You know that kind of look? God, I'll figure it out. Sounds simple. Sorry if I'm being very quiet. This is, I think, the most challenging part of this game. And requires my undivided attention. Mostly. Let's see if I can block like of his swiping attacks, if I can parry through in a row. And I'll be like staggered. Sucks, man. I'm gonna. How do I get a hammer? I think I just blew his arm. Okay. Is this like essentially just like the equivalent of tearing his heart out or something? You know, those like coffin things remind me a lot of Half-Life. Half-Life 2.
Azric's life signal is still active.
Of
It is
course.
transmitting now from the Hell Dimension.
Has his hair down as well.
Vera? Are you all right?
I am.
Oh, you know what? How about we just run right in? Just go right into the last chapter, Reckoning. No second video. Wounded and defeated, Azrak has retreated back to Hell. Seizing on the opportunity, the Slayer joins the Sentinels to put an end to his reign. Just right in, just right in. No. Also, you got Valen. He's got his Sentinel hammer. Also, they have weapons from Doom 2016's multiplayer. I don't remember what it's called. What's behind this door? It's a portal to hell. Oh yeah, you can tell by how he's walking. He's pissed. I mean, the Slayer's always kind of pissed, but he's like pissed. He's like an unfathomable next level of pissed off.
Lead Azra to the Slayer.
Draw the horde to us.
Holy shit. I think this is gonna... I feel like the end of this is going to end up leading directly into 2016. Given the fact that we're in hell, and in 2016 they found the Slayer's sarcophagus in hell. So I think because of me just going on right into the next mission in this video, I'm going to try my hardest to go against my own sense of thought and avoid secrets. It's real difficult for me to do because secrets is like the main thing I strive to collect apparently. fuck. I'm gonna try to avoid him. The best of my abilities. Okay. That was like most like really problematic demons, wasn't it? Let me promote it though. I see. It took me this long, but I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. It took me till the end of the game, but I think I'm finally getting like a proper hang of the whole parrying thing. Bam. I'm just gonna... Oh, lag. Oh, that's really lagging. Hold on, I'm just gonna refresh the PlayStation Remote Play app real quick. And we're back. After me refreshing the Remote Play app, this seems to be running a little bit smoother. But, yeah, no. I'm just going to, like, really, like, hard push my way forward with this. Like, I'm not gonna try and collect any secrets at all. If I end up collecting someone accident, whatever. But I'm not gonna end up going. I'm not going to purposely try and collect any secrets. The main goal was finish the game. Where even is my objective? Hold on, I wanna let's check something. Can you change the delay the weapon opens with? So you can just set its delay to 0. Objective ping? Oh. This is lower the keep. I don't know what that means. Okay, I guess I need to grab the skull. I would have known that if I looked more this dark. I didn't know that was a thing. You're glowing blue. That's the You broke my shield, you asshole. You missed. I'm not even gonna Alright, moving on. Onwards and... Let's say onwards and upwards if I can't get up. Alright, that opens this door. Which allows me to see a lot of empowered demons. Which is my favorite type of demons. I'll find out what's empowering them. Forget out what's empowering them. It's dead now. But you know, that weird thing didn't change from Eternal. Where sometimes, like, if a box... Because, like, the boxes, like, crates and stuff, are just coded to go to the nearest wall, and then like, in that direction, and stop. But the thing is, that includes... the walls further than their objectives that, you know, the box is supposed to go. So just have it go to that wall and then just like bounce back. But the bounce back just like doesn't make sense. Like at all. It just makes sense. I'll come to notice is that the witches like clone typically not too far from the actual witch. Haven't I been having trouble with the Baron for fucking God knows how long now? And I just killed it like it was fucking nothing. I don't know what the bigger problem is here. Why the Baron? Baron's faster. Sure, the Cyber Demon does a lot of damage, but it does a lot of damage over an extended period of time. The Baron apparently does a lot of damage just in time. There's no extended period about the time the Baron does damage. It just does damage. What's this? Huh? There's a secret. Not trying to go for him, but like, if I see him, I'm gonna end up going for them. Just because that's what my brain wants to do. Up we go. I was gonna laugh if I said up we go and it went down. That's fine. Actually, be like board Azrak's ship. Oops. Here's something interesting. There's 3 more weapons that I need to actually get maxed out. There's the cycler, there's the grenade launcher, and there's the rocket launcher. And one of the crystals is here somewhere. Probably past it already. Yeah, literally way back here. So that means that there's...
Approaching Azric's hangar.
Cool. There's
Players getting close.
2 that I missed. Somewhere. I don't know, figure it out. No, I will. You just love how I have no disregard for about the fact that I am in so much pain right now. I am just running through hordes of everything in my path. And just not giving a damn. That's the way to play Doom. Well, newer games. Modern games. That's the way to play modern games. Just run through, disregard all sense of safety, and just book it. Oh, lagging out. Oh, that's what keeps screwing my day up. It's a freaking Komodo. I don't like how much lag I'm getting with the audio. Does that mean that the screen recording is lagging? Which means it could crash at any time. Health, please, thank you. Okay. I think that means I maxed out on my ammo. Essential ammo. That achievement. I think it means I maxed out. Oh. Oh, great. Let's take you out first, since you're opinionatively my biggest problem. And then I need to get around because there's poison scabs everywhere else. Oh, apparently I died. Probably because there's a freaking witch here. I don't even know when she got here. But she's here. Are you kidding me? She really did this show. Nope. Enough of you. Okay.
Azra's ship is taking off.
Is it? Not see it. I guess it is. Fucking shoulder check the fucking demons.
Locking on hazard signal now.
I will say that if this is an indicator, I might need some more extra
Until
lives.
he finishes this.
But I don't know if there's gonna be any more extra lives moving me up here. There's a berserk here. So I love that. Apparently there was a challenge? There's challenges here. Kill 2 cosmic bear demons within 5 seconds of each other. What? It's gotta be within this last section here. Because it's berserk. I already killed the other cosmic bear, and that was longer than 5 seconds ago. I just saw it spawn. Wow. There was one over here that I killed. I didn't realize there was an achievement, not an achievement, a challenge for killing 2 within 5 seconds of each other, so... I gives me the reverence skin for that. That's gonna be a really annoying challenge to do, I think.
Kill him. Avenge your god.
Azrak and Witch. How do I even kill you? be like the bear if I hadn't used your Azrak, but oh yeah, that's happening at some point. The shield switches. You hand to her. I honestly think she might be an easier one to actually win. Now they both have shields. No one has a shield. Health! Thank you. Short lived.
Kill him now. As long as I live, the old one can still be resurrected.
I've killed the
I
witch.
command the Horde. Kill me, and this war will never end.
But I've seen the future. I know that's not true. I wonder how far in the future it is between the Dark Ages and Eternal. Because you gotta think, even between the Dark Ages and Eternal, you still have 2016. But how much time is between... How much time is between Dark Ages and 2016? And then how much time is between... 2016 and Eternal? My bet's like... I don't know, it's gotta be like a few hundred years at least. Right? That just makes sense. It's gotta be like at least a few hundred years. I thought I killed you. Oh. She's gonna explode, isn't she? Yep. Prince Azrak exertions. That was way before he showed him, so that's fine. is being followed by two Agathon hunters. Oh. You really shouldn't have done what you done. Oh. 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 Oh, it's running so slowly.
Any word? No one has seen him since the assault.
We are much better off with him on his own. And you, young sentinel, your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir.
He is Valen's father. Or Valen is his father.
The Maker's Church has disavowed all actions taken by the Creed. They give their word he was acting alone, and they'll bring justice to anyone that collaborated with them.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
It is time to look forward. We will always be a people of faith. But we must consider now who we will put that faith in. And I say to you, there is no better place to turn to than ourselves. This is our home, and we will stand together to the last sentinel to defend it. As we have before, as our ancestors did, as we always will. And lastly, I'll ask you to join me now in paying our respect to him. The people of Argentanur rest easier now, knowing he is out there.
Targets identified. Slayer, prepped for launch.
At as one hell of a game. Oh. Yeah, I knew I was going to get a low percentage on that because I was not going for any secrets. I already knew that for a fact. I also didn't get that skin, the Reverend skin for the, yeah, because you have to kill two Cosmic Baron demons within 5 seconds of each other. And I'm assuming it has to be, like, the only way to get that is within that last area with the okay, inhaled too hard, I think. Um, with the Berserk, but I don't know. It's just gonna continue opening. Isn't this just gonna continue open in? Oh no, continues on with credits. Wow, that's I don't I don't even really know what to say about the game because that was just all around that was amazing. Like there's nothing else I can say about the game other than just that it was an amazing game and I loved every bit of it. It's a little pricey though. I will give it that. I will say that it's very pricey, but that's just all games nowadays are just so expensive. But the standard edition is like $70, I think. So if you don't have it and you haven't played it, I would highly recommend like get like buying it if you can and playing it yourself. Like it's an amazing game. Like if you don't want to play it, if you don't want to buy it, like fork up that amount of money, that's your opinion. Whatever. I'm not forcing you to buy a $70 game. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying if you want to fork up the $70 for the standard edition of the game or the $100 for the premium, then that's on you. But if you do decide to, good on you because this is an amazing game and like even if you just want to wait for the game to go on sale to buy it and play it yourself, I still really think you should you should play it 100%. There's no like that no doubt about it. You should 100% play this game. If you want to actually like fork up the money to buy the game to play it. Or even if someone you know has forked up the money to buy the game, ask them if you can play it. Because it is an amazing game. So if you want to fork up the money to buy it, do it. If you don't, don't. If you have someone, if you know someone, not if you have someone, if you know someone who has forked up the money to buy the game, ask them if you can play it. Because it is an amazing game. Ha! Sorry, I probably shouldn't laugh at people's names, but come on, Senior Engineer Zachary Hiscox. Come on. That guy must have his. Oh my god. I don't know who started that last name, but they knew what they were doing. Memory of Robert Altman, but that's yeah, amazing music by those people who made the music. Amazing music, original music by finishing or finish something. I don't know. Recording by Wall Music. Cast Jason Kelly as the Doomslayer. out of the like one word you hear him say. Robbie Damon is the Slayer's suit. Interesting. Additional VO Matthew Watterson. Motion capture actors. So those are all the people who did the motion capture. But yeah, no, this game is amazing. I I know I said it like 100 times in the first like 3 videos, and I'm gonna say it another 100 times in the last video here. But it is an amazing game. I love it. I loved it to pieces. I love this game to pieces. It is an amazing game. I loved every bit of it. Uh, I don't even. I'm running out of words to say other than just I love the game. It was amazing. But Kenneth Kaiser. Is it the same person that made the Kaiser campaign for Doom Eternal? That mod? This is the only other time I've seen the name Kaiser. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked by names. Not that, everyone that was a part of this game, absolute, like, good on you. Round of applause for that. This is amazing. Even, like, if they're like the most minimal of things in it, that's still amazing. Because when it comes to a game like this, every, like, every little, like, seems like inconsequential, like, detail is actually monumentous. Like, if everyone else did everything flawlessly in the game design, and then you got that one team that was in charge of particle effects and they blew it, the game just wouldn't look the same because of how many particle effects are needed in the game. Like, you think about how many particle effects are needed in the game, like demons attacks, those are particles. Your attacks, those are particles. Smaller detailing within the map, like fire, smoke, whatever, those are particles. Even cutscenes have particles in them, like the fire and the smoke and all that. That's still particles. So if everyone else did an amazing job of the game, like if the lighting part of the game was done amazingly, and the modeling part of the game was done amazingly, and the texturing and the animation and the world building and the music design and the voice acting, if all that was done amazingly, and the particle team blew it, while the game would still be really good, it wouldn't look great in a lot of situations because of particle effects being blown. But they didn't do that. They did a great job with it. And I loved the game. I'm going to say it 100 more times. Bite me. But no, I literally I don't have anything else to say about the game than I loved it. I loved the game. I guess I could break it down into pieces. I love the weapon designs. Even if they didn't use a lot of the weapons too much, and I stuck mainly with like the combat shotgun and the what was it, the rail shredder or spike shredder or whatever, and like occasionally flipping between to the super shotgun and to the rocket launcher. Even if those are the only weapons I really used, I still love the design of all the other weapons and the gimmicks and the mechanics that all the other weapons had. And even though, like, with the melee weapons, I kind of just stuck with the last one I grabbed. Like, the flail's the first thing you get. I stuck with that for God knows how long. And then you got the... Oh, what was the next one? I don't remember what the next one was. And then you got the bone club. After I got that, I kind of stuck with that. But, like, I love the designs of the weapons. I love how everyone had their own little gimmick and mechanic and their own like special little traits. The character designs were amazing. I am a little bit confused as to why they gave the Slayer a fur coat. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit confused on that one. Doesn't mean I don't like it. It does look it differentiates it from every other default Slayer skin. I will say that because every other one, they don't. It's not that they all look the same per se, but they're all very similar, and so throwing in the fur cape really kind of gives it that like little bit more into detail and like makes it really stand out from the others, even if you ignore the freaking shield. It still really makes it stand out from the others. Um, the demon designs as well. Like I just said more about the Slayer design. The Sentinel designs I don't really have much of a thing to point on because they kind of well you saw them a lot, but I never really sat to sit and look at them because they were such a small part of the game. But the demon designs, I love the demon designs, with the exception of the Caco demon. Go fuck yourself. That's not a Caco demon. Um, but no, I don't like the fact that it doesn't look the same as what the Caco demons look like. I don't like it. I don't like that part of it. But I do still like the design. It's a very interesting design. Same thing with the Baron, right? It's not what I'm used to seeing at all, but it is still cool looking. It is interesting looking. It looks very unsettling. It's very disturbing looking. And the fact that its entire face is just a mouth and it doesn't appear to have any eyes really at all. How long are these credits? But it's it's just like, and you got the Imp Stalker, which is based on the design of the imps from the original Doom, and that's really cool. And you got the normal imps and the stone imps, which look like um, the, the imps we're used to from like 2016 and Eternal. Just hairy and look more like ghouls and gargoyles and imps, whatever. The soldiers are very interesting. I did like the soldiers; they look interesting, cool. Um, the Pinky Riders were interesting because that implies that it's some like other breed of Pinky that we're seeing in not Eternal, Dark Ages, as opposed to every other Doom game. Like that one evolved to be big enough and long enough to be ridden on. Uh, the Hell Knights, I like the Hell Knights design. They didn't really stray far from its design from being like how it was in uh, 2016 and Eternal. There's very similar uh, in design, at least from the little bit I saw of it, since it was it and I were both constantly moving. The the newer demons design, the newer demons like the Komodo, that was an interesting one, and I don't think you've seen. I think that is a completely like new kind of thing. Like I don't think it was ever shown in any Doom game, really. Uh, the other one, the spider-looking thing, I didn't like that one. I love its design. I did not like its mechanics. The main thing I hated was the um, the like toxic smoke, the poisonous gas. Like if the poisonous gas was just replaced with like an explosion, I'd have liked that more. Especially because the Mancubus can also use it. But I digress. I was really thrown for a loop when Cthulhu was thrown into this. Was not expecting that whatsoever, so that really threw me for a loop there. Um, this is everything in another language. But no, really threw me for a loop there when the Cthulhu was brought into it. Was not expecting freaking H.P. Lovecraft to have anything to do with fucking Doom, but here we are. Um, the Azarak, he, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about his design. Like, because it's like from some angles that it looks really good. It actually looks cool. Others, not so much. Not quite. But I don't even like the character too much, even then. Like, I mean, the character was good, yes, but at the same time, I don't. It's a toss up with Azrak, like completely. Everything about Azrak for me is a complete freaking toss up. Um, the um, oh, what else was there? The witch. I don't. I don't know. The witch was an interesting one. You didn't see much of her. She didn't say much, but she, I feel like, was like the most important freaking like the story played her off as being like the second in command with Azrak, or just kind of like his assistant or whatever. But I feel like she played more of a role than Azrak did. Maybe I'm just losing my fucking mind. I don't know. But uh, Commander Creed, I really didn't like. He seemed way too like I don't know, stuck up. I don't know. I didn't like him. Uh, the I don't know what else. Let's like Thera, right? Okay, so Thera. Let's talk about Thera here for a minute. I don't. Thera is actually a really interesting character, and the fact that she at like halfway through the game ended up becoming like the entire basis of the main plot point. Like she is what they needed to activate the freaking heart thing. But um, like I liked Thera. I like Thera as a character. She's a cool character. I don't quite get why people were so like upset when they heard that Doom the Dark Ages was getting a female main character. I don't know. Uh, King Novik, I feel like he does not act the way that his like ghost did in Eternal. I feel like he did not act the same way at all. I feel like in Eternal, his like ghost seemed like this wise, like wise and like I don't know, but like an actual like strong leader. King Novik in this seems incredibly judgy. And I get that he's a king. He cares for his people, and the Doomslayer is an outsider. He's just trying to keep his people safe, whatever. But I don't know. Still doesn't seem right to me. Um, the Atlans. Oh, did I love the Atlans? I love the gameplay of the Atlans. I love the design of the Atlans. The design of the Atlans were amazing, and I do like how they did kind of change them from like the Atlans you could see kind of like thrown around in Eternal. Because from the Atlans you could see kind of thrown around in Eternal, they were very like they weren't bulky, but like their legs were too far out, their torsos were too short. So I do like how in this they actually they remodeled the Atlans from what they had modeled in Eternal and made them look proper and actually freaking make sense. But the dragon that I believe is called and pronounced Seret, Seret, Siret. I don't know, but whatever. Not the point. Point is, I love the I love the design of the dragon. He's really big. Just to point that out. Like the fucking dragon is massive. In a lot of, it's not even just in a lot of shots. It's just in general, it's big. Um, I feel like its controls were a little janky, in my opinion. They're a little like they it was like sometimes they were too stiff, sometimes they were too loose. I don't know. I really, really do not like that the dragon died at the end. I get that the reason they probably did that is because you don't see the dragon in 2016. You don't see Seret in Eternal. That does explain why the Slayer knows how to properly ride a dragon in Eternal, because in the Dark Ages DLC, he does ride a dragon once. Um, but they very easily could have just said, okay, the Slayer went and put himself in hell to fight out the hordes of hell. Seret was left there and kind of just died of old age before the Slayer, especially when the Slayer was like locked up. Got the nightmare skin. Especially when the Slayer was like locked, in this coffin that you see in 2016. But whatever. Uh, yeah, I don't have much more to say on this or comment on. Other than I would just be reiterating on the things I've already said. So, I guess I'll leave the video here, yeah? Leave the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. Uh, I love the game. I love this game. That's the last time I say this, I swear. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one, whenever and whatever that may be.